Hello, Fleur Allen here. I'm a business success coach. My business is called Ask Fleur, and you can find me on askfleur.com. This is 10 steps to double your revenue. It's my resource called Next Level Success. You can grab it for free on my website, and it is implementing or using a tool called McKinsey's 3 Horizons. I'm just looking at my notes, but I won't look at my notes. Put my notes up on my screen so you can. This is a framework. It has limitations to it, but I find it a good visual way that you can map out how you're implementing change in your business. So what I mean by that, if you look at the screen, Horizon 1 is like the here and now, maintaining or maintenance of the core business, what you do now, what's working now, and the immediate actions for direct immediate results. Then you've got Horizon 2, which is like the medium term. So depending on the business, for my business, that would be within the next year. So medium term initiatives that solidify your position. So I'm at the moment seeking public speaking opportunities for all of 2025. I'd like one a month. I have one already in February, which I'm really looking forward to. So I've just got 11 to go. But given it's November 2024, I feel that's an achievable goal for the medium term. So that's get my name out there, my profile out there to attract new clients. And Horizon 3 is create genuinely new business. So this is like the brand new ideas or the new products or services that you might be working on to implement in the future in the next 2 to 3 years. So it's more of a long-term project. For the short term, as a new business entity, I've been in business before, but this business is pretty new in my first 6 months of filming this in 2024. And so I was focusing on one-to-one coaching and group coaching. And next year, I'd like to work on more midterm projects, which is implementing some training programs, partnering with organisations such as local government. And for the long term, I'd like a balance of working on those contracts with organisations like local government and developing my one-to-one and group coaching clients, but with the one-to-one clients, see if I can develop some strategic long-term partnerships with some of those clients as well. So that's a work in progress. That's just big ideas and initial conversations at the moment. So think of it in your business. What right now that's got the doors open and is working, and that's great, and keep that going. What's working, keep going. But also, this is November 2024. It's a good time to review things. Things may be ticking along. Like, for instance, I'm thinking my one-to-one coaching that I have 3 cohorts at 3 different times of the year that I start a particular 3-month program that I like to get through with my clients. But working one-to-one, although it's a program for 3 months, depending on the business and the business owner and what's going on for them, I like to work with them. Sometimes that can take a little bit longer, and that's okay. So what are these short-term, medium-term, long-term goals are for your business, and consider that. So let's go to the slide. Identify one action you can take for each horizon. For example, to drive immediate revenue now in my business, it's to focus on the one-to-one client program, group coaching program I have now. Projects will deliver over the next 12 months, 6 to 12 months. I'm having conversations about that now with local chambers about that. And the longer term innovations that's part of my of my profile with public speaking, so that I may be able to attract audiences outside of my hometown from other areas to diversify my client base, but not only for myself, that's for my clients as well, because one part of my offering is online masterminds, and the greater diversity in the room of a mastermind, the it develops a much more rich experience. So that's what I want to do for my clients. It's not just interesting for me, but it would be really of high value for my clients and would give me a really big point of difference. So what are these things, the short-term, medium and long-term goals in your business? Map it out, the big ideas in these 3 horizons, and then you can refer to later as you progress on your timelines. So that's step 10. We did it. We've got through the 10 steps. Now that we've gone through the 10 steps together, I would be delighted just to invite you to spend a few minutes with me on how you could spend more time with me to actually go to that next level. As I shared right throughout this series of 10 steps to next level success in business, this actually originated as a checklist for my one-to-one clients. So I'd really love just to take a moment to walk you through what that looks like. The aim is to go through the 10 steps in detail in your business. Now, for some business owners, that only takes 3 months, some takes 6 months, and some it can take up to 12 months. It really depends on where you're at, where your business is at, and what else we need to work on along the way. But the aim is to get through this work in 3 months, so a 12-week course. And you can do that with me one-to-one through my one-to-one success coaching. I'll just share my screen so I can just show you how you can do that. I'm motivated to work with you because you have gone through my 10 steps. We go through those 10 steps. Now, I talk about them differently here, but as you've been through the 10 steps of next level success, you will recognize that we did go through your purpose. We go through clarify why you're here, what motivates you, and then we talk about a disciplined approach. Now, I didn't talk about that so much in the 10 steps, but that is an assumption all the way through to take a disciplined approach. And to be quite frank, if you went through the 10 steps of my video tutorials, then you are taking a disciplined approach. And then we tracked your client journey. So talking about the ideal client journey, the premium client journey, and then we test and measure and making sure this is working for you and your business. And this is a little about me, but I've been doing this not just in this business, but I've been coaching in all my businesses that I've run since 2007. And as a trained educator and now a certified Canfield Success Principles trainer, then I have more credentials to back that up. So Linda McMahon I worked with many years ago, and we basically doubled her client base by shifting her female-only client base business to moving her into working with all clients, men and women. And that really transformed her business. We really had to work on a lot of mindset and value type things, but she really believed that she was here to share a greater impact. And she is, and she has been ever since. And more recently, I've worked with Gary Sargentson. He has a franchise store for Snap Print, and we immediately worked with him and were able to increase his revenue straight away, which was really exciting, so that he can take on more staff and he can work less. What I'd love you to do is to submit an expression of interest. However, because you've gone through the 10 steps with me, I'd love to offer you is a huge discount of 25% off. The one-to-one coaching for 3 months is normally $3,994. That's Australian dollars. If you're preferring US dollars, I can send you the equivalent in US dollars, which will be less in US dollars because of the differences in our currencies, but it will still be a 25% off. And the reason why I'm gifting you this discount is because you're an action taker, and I want to reward you for that. I want to work with action takers. I do work with already successful, highly motivated business owners. And if you're here with me in these last 10 steps for the next level success, the 10 steps to next level success, then you're exactly the type of person I want to work with you. So all you need to do to confirm is to go to this page on my website, success-coaching, complete this questionnaire. Also, send me an email at coach@askfleur.com to say that you've completed the 10 steps video series. I'll also see that you've subscribed to my workbook, and then I can send you this link to access this price. So if you've got any questions, please reach out, please contact me. And before we get started, we'll have a quick 30 to 40 minute video call just to check in to make sure what you're seeking to achieve is what I'm able to help you with. I'd love to work with you. And thank you so much for walking through the 10 steps with me. And let me just take myself off video share. Which is here, because I just always like to finish off as though I am speaking to you as you're right here in the room with me, is thank you so much for going through the 10 steps. This, as I said, this is the exact checklist and workbook I created for my one-to-one clients. I would absolutely love the opportunity to work with you one-to-one. Please reach out, go to the website and go to the Success Coaching questionnaire, fill that out, send me an email to coach@askfleur.com and I'll send you access to that incredibly discounted price. And then we can get started. Let's go. Let's do it.